We are live. We're alive. Welcome to Hanging with the Dreamer, featuring your host, me, the Dreamer. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Before I bring my special guests on this evening, Splintered Reality, and we're going to talk about their music, their vision. We're going to discuss and talk about their videos. And if time will allow, we are going to talk about the making of their videos. Before I'm not going to have my guests wait too long back in my green room, back in the green room. But for those that are coming in right now, and for those who are going to catch this on the replay, if you're new to the show, my name is The Dreamer, and this is my humble little abode, Dreamland Studios, where everything magical, mystical is welcome. So, without further ado, a special shout out to High Voltage Magazine and to the O'Donnell Media Group and Essential Guitarists on Facebook. All links are down in the description box below. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you members of Splintered Reality. Welcome to the
What's
show.
going on, man?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How's life?
How's it going down? So, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Mr. Rick. I'm the lead singer of Splintered Reality. I'm also the lyricist. And
my name is All Might. I'm the bassist for Splintered Reality.
And at some point, if I can get my text to actually go through, Mindy J will be joining us as well.
Outstanding. Outstanding. So,
yeah, you text her. Yeah, my phone's just not like linking up. That's okay. Life is great.
It will happen. It will happen.
The magic will happen. I believe in it, man.
I believe in it too. I believe in it. I believe text will go through. So let's talk about your new music.
Awesome.
Down in the description box below, I have all the links and everything.
Awesome. So you can find us on Spotify. You can find us on wherever you get your music. Right, our latest release was Xenomorph, which is wild track, very high energy. That's all about. It was inspired by the artist H.R. Giger, who created the alien, which is also known as the xenomorph. And like my drummer was like, "Hey man, you have to make sure that you watch this documentary." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And it was about the final days of Giger's life and like how he had set up his legacy, and like it just drew me into his story. And I was like, okay, cool. So we do existential nerd metal. So everything that we do, it has a little bit of hint and a nod and a reference to things that have a little bit of a sci-fi edge, a comic book edge, a horror edge, anime, like all those things. And so piecing little things together to make it all work. We'll draw inspiration off of things that we see and go, okay, that's our starting block. Now let's work through this as an idea. What does this mean? And we kind of break it down in one of the other songs is that's really, it's actually number one on our Spotify list because it's the most popular, is Waltz of Blood, which is inspired by Castlevania. So that's super awesome from the standpoint of, oh yeah, you're drawing upon the things from your childhood, the 8-bit Simon Belmont jumping around. But at the same time, it's like there's got to be a deeper meaning. Why, people don't just fly off the rails and try to take over Transylvania for no apparent reason.
Right.
What caused that? And if you dig deep into their backstory, Dracula is seeking revenge off of the town that that killed his wife.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler. He
Uh,
he was going against the Turks, and because the Turks invaded Transylvania, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was one of those like digging into the story of the game. You're like, well, there's something there. And so what we ended up coming to was the understanding of the chorus, where he just screams, "Retribution will not satiate my pain." There's the deeper underlying meaning just right there for everyone to see. And we've been dancing around it all this time, that no matter how hard we try, vengeance isn't the answer. It's coming to a deeper understanding of ourselves. And once we understand, the revenge isn't going to help me, like, then it's a choice of, now, do we allow ourselves to become the villain, or do we allow ourselves to become the hero? And
Yeah.
yeah. It's good times, man.
I'm with you, man. I'm with
Uh,
you. I agree. I
so
agree. Vengeance.
I'm getting word that his mic is going.
Vengeance is never ending, and it's when you want revenge. When think about, put yourself in King Vlad's place. Your wife had just been murdered. Okay,
Uh,
they're coming.
he said that his mic is.
They're coming to murder you.
yeah,
Right? You've got to protect yourself. But the thing is that he got that taste of revenge, and he got that taste of blood, and he got that taste of the satisfaction of proving that he's dominant. They just kept going with it, go, go,
and
go,
kept
go,
rolling and rolling.
and that's how history was made, and it's crazy. It's crazy that there's always a better way of doing things,
Yeah,
and you
it
know,
it's a
just
matter of what we choose. We're our I'm a I'm a firm believer that free will is like the driving force. Like, have
mhm.
you been watching the Loki series?
I know of it. I haven't really had time, but I
I,
do understand the whole concept.
so his whole bag right now is that he's chosen to jump off the trail of being the villain.
Mhm.
And so the this larger group is trying to keep him from, like, being a hero, because it changes all the timelines. And so it's just like, if you
Yeah.
make that one choice to do something good, even like, you can change everything around.
All it
It's wild.
takes is once, and
Yeah.
just that little bit of kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell you, before we start going through the videos and stuff, and really dig deep into the meaning, and I like to dig for the source of the power
Yeah.
that that is behind the inspiration. Because let me tell you, I get stuff. I get MP4s and um keep in mind, for over the last year and a half I've been doing this, I have over 160 shows behind me.
Oh,
I
wow.
met, I've been blessed. I met a lot of awesome, 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 awesome artists from all over the globe. I have met some exceptional, exceptional talent that I'm totally blessed and honored to be able to say that I met, and actually to still get emails from Dust and Bones in Germany is and still talking to those guys.
Awesome.
That's just like, wow, man. So this is what I'm trying to say. My mind. The funny thing is that after a show's over with, and after I shut down the studio and go be with my wife, I'm thinking about what just happened. And I'm thinking, I don't remember.
Oh, no.
I I don't remember. I gotta
There.
watch the replay because I don't remember. You know, because whenever 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 the show's going on, there's just a spirit that is what helps me to create. And that is what I'm trying to share with the world. And that is what I want my guests to be able to know and experience. And you guys got it. When I was watching your videos, I was just like going, dang, man. These guys really, 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 really get it. And
Thank you.
like I said, you guys got me on the first time around. Have you been following on the Crowley series? The
I've
Crowley,
not been watching that. No.
I
Um,
I miss it. I don't see it. Like, I'm not faithful about it. I don't. I missed some episodes, but some episodes I have pulled up on YouTube. I've been watching to the hidden message of good and evil and right and wrong. I mean, the producers, the creators of this TV series really hit the nail on the head with that. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
the energy that you put into anything, like that's so I had an experience. We played a show at a Logicon,
Okay.
which sometimes we'll do sci-fi conventions, comic book conventions, because we have nerdy content. Like it definitely it fits in with a specific vibe. So
Okay.
we'll play these shows, and like I realized that it was all about the energy
Yeah.
at this. But like I had a life altering moment. Um, we were killing it. Like we're about like no brag, just fact. We had the room like eating out of our hands. It was so much fun. And there was this moment.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
My wife Cindy. Say
Hi,
hi to
friend.
them. How you
um,
doing? Thanks for
what's up?
dialing in, babe. Thanks for saying hi. I love it. Man. That's cool.
the
Thanks, baby.
no!
I love you, babe.
the the room was electric, and we start going into Juggernaut, which is a song obviously about the Juggernaut, but it's about being an immovable force. But it's also like about how the things that shape you are often the things that you don't expect to shape you. The things that you should be mad about end up being the thing that, like, that ultimately turn you into the juggernaut that you are, because you're so
Yes.
driven sometimes just to prove them wrong,
Yes.
you know? So we break into the song, it's hype, and there's a breakdown in it, and I'm looking out, and there was a furry that was in a mosh pit with a guy dressed as Frank Castle. Like he was the Punisher. There was a guy in a unicorn mask headbanging. There was a Deadpool that like was this close to giving a stone cold stunner to someone in a Care Bear onesie. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And right as I'm losing that moment, like the like I'm realizing what's going on. Do you remember Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Yes.
The
I do.
the Tom Servo robot was crowd surfing. So it was insane. And that was the moment that I realized that this is not for me. This is not about me. This isn't about how well I'm playing, like how hard I'm going. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the people that are listening.
Yes.
And how that's why live shows are so integral to what we do, because the more people that are given that energy, the more we're rolling with it, because that's what it's about. I can write all the cool lyrics in the world, but it doesn't mean anything until someone sings it back
to you.
when
When you're on stage and you don't even have to sing your own lyrics.
Yeah, when you don't have to sing your own lyrics, that's magic. That's oh man. We do a song called Son of War Caller. We're making a video for that relatively soon, and look for that up on our YouTube channel. Shameless plug. Lots of shameless plugs here tonight.
Plug away.
There we go. So there's a spot in there where we start like I ask the audience, Spartans, what is your occupation? And it's Mindy J, the incomparable Mindy J. Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Very good. Okay, first, can I ask a very serious question?
Please.
Am I allowed to curse? I need to know now.
Okay.
So I can stem myself from the jump.
No worries. Be yourself.
So let me.
Good.
So
I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. Hi. But can I do this?
Welcome
yeah,
to
no.
the show.
Introduce yourself.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Mindy J. I'm a vocalist in Splintered Reality. I'm the band mom and also probably the most sarcastic butthole, since I don't know if I can say what I want to say in the group.
That asshole.
But you're a delightful asshole.
Thank you, darling. I try. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. I had to go mommy.
So
That's
we're
it's all good.
So we were talking about energy, right? The night that Mindy ended up coming into my life as the sister I never knew that I had.
That's
so we were we used to work in the same establishment. I as well as her we're both certified diamondologists, which little known fact, I know diamondology, and so does Mindy J. So
I gotta ask, sorry to interrupt. I gotta ask, what the hell is a
diamondologist? So I can both of us can tell you like what makes a diamond worth a lot of money. Like,
That's cool.
yeah,
Wow.
that's
Right.
in a nutshell.
Like I could literally
what-
show you to be like, that's crap.
So
Not.
what does? What makes a diamond worth
No,
a lot of money?
Oh my god. So my drummer just texted in and said, "Bullshit, I'm the most sarcastic." I'm like, okay. Anyways,
I still
I can believe it.
No,
I can
okay.
actually
Okay.
believe it. Much
Fair
love.
enough. I was kind of trying to claim the disease, but I can't do that.
Much love to the Kraken. We'll get to him in a second. Yeah, Splintered Reality is amazing. Oh, they kill every live show. Oh,
Wow, look at
thank you,
that.
JD.
Look
It's
at that.
the Dirta in the house.
Oh, that
Much
is rad.
love.
Thank you for watching.
Oh my god.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, bro.
That's
That's
cool.
what's up. So we're packing away the jewelry for the night, right? And I start singing Disney. I was singing the song from Aladdin. Yeah, A Whole New World. And like I'm just
And he thought he was gonna finish it by himself, which is because someone's like first job was at Disneyland. I mean, if two Disney heads ever were destined to meet.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
And literally at the end of the song, he was like, "You want to be in my band?" I was like, "Okay." And that's basically, yeah.
Yeah. So like literally like I had hit kind of a low point as far as creatively, and next thing you know, like breaking out the keep a notepad with you at all times. Okay, I was breaking out the notepad and pencil, and we're changing like our lives to work this project. That was, so we did the math. That was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Like time is an illusion, and lunchtime is doubly so. Like
Man,
word.
it
So
was us doing that for like years. So, and then we started collecting like the rest of the family, which is awesome.
yeah, then
Travel.
I actually met Travis's wife first. I was helping her pick out glasses because I became an optician. Yeah, my day jobs have been rather random, but it happens. When you're creative and your mind doesn't turn off, you need to learn new things. Otherwise, you die inside. So, yeah. So I was picking out glasses with his wife, and she was like, "So you're pretty interesting.
Hey, Kristen.
What? Yeah. So what do you big heart. Oh, wait, here's the thing that I learned from K-pop. It's this the little baby heart, and then you throw it at. There you go. This little heart's for you. Okay, there we go. So she's just like, hey,
Whoa, you went like robotic.
did I? Am I okay now?
On my end. Maybe it's my phone.
Thanks,
Okay.
Kristen.
We're good?
It's just me.
It's just you.
Continue.
Awesome. Okay, anyway, so we're hanging out with Mandy, picking out glasses, and she was like, "You seem pretty creative. What do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a musician." She was like, "Really? Like, what's your band?" And I'd send her the link to one of our older videos, and she was like, "Whoa, this is really cool. I think you should talk to my husband." And she was like, "I know that sounds lame, that everybody thinks that their husband is like the best drummer in the entire world." And then she stone-faced looked at me and said, "But I'm right. He is." I'm just like,
Welcome back.
I suck at technology.
Also true. Sorry. Continue.
So I bring him in
No
for
worse than me.
I can't. So I bring him in and we just have one jam session. I'm just like, I absolutely have to have this guy in my band. He's out freaking standing. Like there is we keep circling back to this energy, right? Like there's a reason why we nicknamed him the Kraken. It's because he out of nowhere, like he will rise up from the depths with 8 arms. All Might's going to bring you a trophy from this is what Kraken does to things. He breaks them. This was practice last week. That's a handful of broken sticks.
Every practice, every show.
every third practice, he is chopping down trees, and like I wish that I could say that he like made his own drumsticks, because that would be the most metal thing in the world. But like he is an unstoppable force in and of himself.
Yeah.
And then okay, sorry.
That's all right. I was just thinking to myself, what are the chances are that he's going to be able to get an endorsement with Vic Firth?
We need an endorsement.
Well, and
hope they got some money.
I hope they're willing to invest, because this isn't just like a normal like, hey, we'll give you a couple sticks and put our name on your jacket. This is give me bricks of mahogany. Because that's the only thing that's got, and like tempered mahogany.
Like inches thick, in diameter.
So true story. I asked him, I was like, bro, like you hit harder than anybody I've ever. He breaks every show, he destroys it. Check out their live. Yes. Seeing us live is an experience. Because those broken sticks will be thrown.
Well, I'm going to go on this note, and I do have 4 videos pulled up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm loquacious.
That's okay. No reason to be loquacious.
Oh my God.
But I will say this for everybody who's watching right now. We've got a couple of hearts, and welcome to the show. We have some good folks watching, the same folks that are at every show, and I can't thank you enough for being here.
Much love, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
But for those who don't know who Splintered Reality is, and for those that might know who Splintered Reality is, but have never seen Splintered Reality live, I got a surprise for you. I got something for you. I've got 4 videos queued up. I'm going to run through these one by one. I'm going to play the first one, get the story behind it. And then I'll go to the next one. We're going to run through all 4 of them, folks.
Metal.
If you haven't seen Splintered Reality live, check these videos out, and this will give you a good idea of what you are in store for.
The stars are aligning, man.
You're ready.
I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
That's right.
I was born ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Am I pretty now? 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 Am I pretty now?
All right.
Oh, that video's so much fun.
Okay, so what before we get into this, let's see, Christian, yes.
Yes.
Hey, Christian, you enjoy this show, please share this show with everybody and smash those thumbs up.
Lots of ups, lots of likes, lots of subscribes. Ring that
Share it
bell as
out.
many. We're gonna get in the ring. Ring that bell.
Yeah,
Okay.
ring that bell. Blast that bell. Beat the hell out of that bell.
Right?
for me,
Beat it like the
please.
Kraken gave you some drumsticks.
That would be.
Ooh.
Thanks for being
Woo.
with Chris. I hope to see you again.
Oh my
tomorrow.
goodness.
So
Oh man, where do you want to start? So okay, so the
I'm
first
so jealous right now.
you're so
Maybe I smoked 2 cigarettes while we have been in this.
it's just like the rule in the studio is no cigarettes in the studio.
I'm not trying to
And I'm like,
promote smoking.
yeah.
But this is the second one. I gotta say something.
so there's
yeah.
first things first, I want to give a shout out to 2 people that are featured in the video. First is Lethea Dose. Lethea,
Yeah.
oh Lethea.
Shout out to Lethea.
Lethea is fabulous. Her drag is just out. Amazing performer, super professional, so passionate about everything that happens. And as far as being a makeup artist, they're fabulous. They are absolutely outstanding. Much love. I believe they're at Lethea Dose Drag is what they are on Instagram. Make sure that you follow them because you think that's cool. Just wait till you. Yeah. Just wait. The other shout out that I want to do is to Farrell Red directed that video and did so much of that camera work, like
Amazing.
just
Yeah.
outstanding. We had gotten together with Farrell to kind of work through what the song means, and because when she listened to our set, she was like, the song that is like on point that I love is Am I Pretty Now? So we sat down with her and she's like, if we can to capture the essence, I need to know what was going on. How did you write this? Why those lyrics? So it started out as we used to have a DJ in the band way back in the day. Because I've been at this a while, back when nu metal was still like cool and everybody was down with it. So he actually like went up to my guitarist at the time and took my black lipstick, my stage lipstick, and just started, am I pretty now? Am I pretty now? And did the whole scene from Silence of the Lambs. And we're like, what? And right while he was doing that, I get a phone call, and I don't normally pick up the phone when I'm at rehearsals. It's just a no-go. For some reason, I was compelled to do so. And so I pick up the phone, and it's my sister saying that that one of our cousins just came out and the response wasn't from her direct family wasn't good. And she wanted to make sure that I showed some love. And like, I know like what they've been through, their story, and how long they've tried to fit in. Like I kind of figured, but they weren't ready to be out. And then when they did, they got the pushback. And so I was just like, say that again to the DJ. Say it again. He was like, what? I was like, do this. And I grabbed the pen, grabbed the paper, and just start writing. It was like, I wasn't even holding the pen like that. I was like this, just writing the lyrics. It was nearly illegible. Because I was furious that they would treat her like that. So so long story short, I know
Right.
it never a short story.
That's all right. No
We that song took on so many different iterations because it was written a while ago. And then when I'm actually really excited about Ghost couldn't make it tonight to be on the call. I was so excited for what he brought to the table on this though. Ghost is like someone made an Energizer bunny with a skull face.
Pretty much.
Like the man has two modes.
Pretty much.
His mode is asleep and full on. There's no in between. None. Zero in between.
We have to force
Facts.
water down this.
We do. Like we have to say, hey,
if not, it's monster.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's like, I need more.
Played guitar so hard he needed to go eat something so he didn't like fall out because he'd like literally worn himself. Like I had to set him in the kitchen. It's crazy, but it's awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, there we go. That was his energy causing that loop. Do you see it? I saw it. It totally happened.
Yeah.
We were like, dude, you need to eat. You need sustenance. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta rock. I gotta go. We gotta keep going. Like he doesn't know the word quit, which is great when you're putting on a show. Not so great when you have to like pick him up off the floor. But respect. Like I love the man. He's my little brother. Like he's the one. He's
pretty much the one when we come together and when we come together for practice or whatever. And when, say for instance, we're all talking or whatever, just reminiscing, getting back together, or just talking about our week or whatever, he was the first one to start playing. He's the first one to start playing, and he initially puts us in the mood to get. He's the one that'll spin first. Yeah, every time.
It's Do you remember those Hot Wheel cars that you pull the string? He's the string.
But yeah.
He's the string. He's the string. Because we know that we can go fast. We know that we can go hard. We can make those loops every time. Yeah. But he's like, let's go. Let's go. So like,
you ready? I don't care.
You ready? I don't care. Let's go. So like, I don't know if you noticed. So the footage that was done of the band, that was not something that was recorded as its own. Like we weren't playing to a track. That was us at rehearsals going full bore. So Farrell was here. She was taking video. She was like, I want to film it like this, that, and the other. And she starts showing me the facts. Right. Facts. She starts showing us the footage of where she's going with this. I love songs of Spotify. Mm.
Now the
Much
background
love,
story
respect.
completes the saga. See, this is why I do this. That's awesome.
Ah, this.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I love this. This is so great. But if you notice the like Chris, like
Broken.
he's
We
his
didn't get the camera
we
like 20 feet in the freaking air.
yeah. So I don't know if you can.
Thank you, everybody.
I have 20-foot tall vaulted ceilings. Okay. This is a huge room. I've seen him jump. Like, okay. So you see there's a Splintered Elite. Not that one. No, wait, over. That one. I've
Yeah.
seen the top of his head past Thulu skull. It's insane. And like, and the Air was able to capture that energy.
Yeah.
Like we sat and
artist.
edited. Oh, like
Awesome artist.
awesome. Yes, awesome artists just in general. And we'll get to some of the other things that he's worked in. Like because Xenomorph ended up like when we get to that song. Oh, I love that song because of the way that he writes. Like we vibe really well because I see I was raised by an opera singer and a classical organist, so I see things in structure. He sees things in potentials, and so he'll come up with 50, 60 riffs and then be like, so which ones did you like? And then we'll take those and okay, we'll work that, and it will just go from there.
Pretty much.
And this man, the thickest. Oh, and then he went
Phenomenal.
he just
let
phenomenal
me-
basis. Like
Let me say this about the
where
reception. Okay.
yeah.
While I'm watching you, and I'm watching the drummer, and I'm listening, you guys are so tight and in the pocket that it just drives. It just drives and drives. And let me tell you, while Ghost, check this out. While Ghost is doing his little 3-4 chord little opener, you guys lay in with the rhythm, and all of a sudden you've got this full grown monster that everybody could just vibe off of it, feed off
Yeah.
of. I gotta tell you, I played in bands. I played with plenty of people, plenty of drummers, plenty of bass players, all good in their own right. I'm listening to you guys. You guys are solid. You guys are as solid comes. It's freaking phenomenal. Let me tell you something else, man. I don't know if I don't want to mess with the viewers too much, but right over here, I'm hanging on the wall. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Well, I think you already know, but
Wait for it. Oh, drum roll.
right
What do we got?
there, you see the edge of James Marshall Hendricks.
Gene.
Jimmy.
Okay,
Oh,
now let me tell you. Yeah, so my calendar.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
I'll excuse you while I kiss this guy.
Let me
Nice.
tell you, there's a reason why Jimmy is hanging on my wall. Not only because oh cool, you get top, my son.
Oh yeah, no, the end a beautiful chandelier. I like it.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal.
That's cool.
So I didn't mean to make you like lose your entire video setup.
No, it's all right.
But Jimmy's important.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Like, so when I first was figuring out guitar,
Yeah.
Jimmy was like was one of the major catalysts of me going, I want to play music. This works. The first time I heard the Electric Ladyland album, and my brother-in-law was a guitarist, and he said Andre he could wail, and he showed me how to do a hammer-on and a bend like Jimmy. Like, he sat down and he taught me Little Wing, and it was over. From then on, I knew that I had to do rock and metal.
Well, the reason why I have Jimmy hanging on my walls, hanging on my wall. Sorry about that, folks.
It's okay, brother. Life is awesome.
Is because Jimmy, as a guitar player, as a guitarist, Jimmy's real inspiration to me. Him, Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck, and Carlos Santana are my four influences. I have a theremin. I play a theremin, the whole 9 yards, and I just.
Oh, that's so cool.
But Jimmy is, to me, Jimmy is my spiritual leader. He's everything. His vibe, his spirit, the spirit that he would emit on stage, it's just spellbound. Just makes a person just completely in a trance and spellbound while watching them. And that's why he's on my wall, because
his modern. So everybody points to Woodstock and goes, "Oh yeah, Woodstock, yeah." The quintessential understanding of Jimmy is the Monterey Pop Festival. We both could like riff on this forever.
Wish.
Oh man.
Born.
The fact that we're going a rock festival that's going to be that big ourselves, with the Blue Ridge Rock Festival, like, oh my.
Where can people get tickets for that?
So here's the problem. They've already sold out. So they have sold out at 160,000 strong. Yeah.
COVID kicked in and everybody was anxious.
Oh,
everybody was anxious.
Everybody's like, this is a once in a lifetime chance to see some of, and like there's a lot of from North Carolina that are coming up to begin a new Hollow Intense, Redefined. They're not from North Carolina. Like, some really great talent that is going to be there outside of, like, of course, the national acts, like, who's headlining our day is Megadeth. Megadeth? Really? Blue. It's going to be amazing. Hanging out with 160,000 of our friends.
You're freezing. Okay, so check this out,
Not
folks.
even.
We
Mm.
we saw that for those that are still hanging out, thank you for being here. And if you're new to the show, hi, my name's the
Was
Dreamer.
fun.
Welcome to my humble little abode, Dreamland Studios. So the next video we have up, well, let's just rip into it, shall we? Enjoy.
Let's tell.
Unos peitos comedian me. Revenge consumes my waking mind. My dreams are filled with what you left behind. Blood rains from the sacristy. My vampiric insanity. Come darkness, arise in me as I dance with your memory. I see the sanguine shine at night. I taste the fear within their eyes. But all their lives were all in vain. Retribution cannot satiate my pain. Revenge consumes my waking mind. My dreams are filled with what you left behind. Blood rays from the sacristy. My vampiric insanity. Come darkness, arise in me as I dance with your memory. The blood rays from the sacristy. My vampiric insanity. Come darkness, arise in me as I dance with your memory. Come darkness, rise in me as I dance with your memory.
Good to Oh man, it's so that oh dude, that
That's powerful.
right. So we had the conversation a little earlier about
It's
the
beautiful. That's
about the
beautiful.
meaning and how it like it
Amazing.
slides in
Totally
and
amazing. I'm
yeah, no,
lost.
so that's definitely we can neither confirm nor deny that when that song is going to be on the list for confirm nor deny that it will. There's I don't know, there's something about that song that is just, it's his tempos, they actually time signatures from the 4/4, which is the driving, the anger, the angst, and then when he's slipping into like into the memories themselves, it's in that 3/4 waltz, hence the title Waltz of Blood.
Yeah.
Which it gets you like vibe, and you're like you don't it's not something that most people expect from like rock bands, and so we wanted to do it, like
Perfect.
yeah, switch it up, have fun.
I'm gonna say this. I really think that as long as you guys stay on the track you're on now, things are really gonna light up in the future for this band. And I see it. I see it on the horizon. I see the light at the end of the dark tunnel.
Yeah,
And I know for a fact that everybody is concerned after the last year plus of devastation worldwide. Everybody, and we've all been affected by it. Every single one of us have been affected by it. For an artist or for a band to go this direction and actually get the message across and to present it in a
I lost
way
him.
to where this misty vision becomes a reality, that
Like,
says something about splintered reality, and that says something about the honesty and the truth and the beauty of this band. I'm
that
telling you,
that's
I,
so much respect, brother, so
I've,
much respect.
I've seen it. I've seen it. A million of them. I've had the pleasure of meeting many people over the last year and a half. But I got to tell you something. Everybody's ready to rock now. Everybody's ready to go blow those festivals out.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's ready to see a sea of heads that they'll never forget. You guys are gonna play a sold out festival.
Yeah.
I want you to think about this for a minute. Everybody that's down in that crowd is all going to want something different. And then they'll all come together on something the same. But I guarantee you, as a music fan, first and foremost, I remember going to Mayhem Fest. Before the last Mayhem Fest I went to was Slayer and Marilyn Manson headline, and the year before that was Slipknot and Mastodon, Disturbed, and Dragon Force. First Dragon Force, then Mastodon, then Disturbed, and I was down the pit for Disturbed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
When Disturbed came on, It's
Because
just,
Disturbed has
It was over, right?
Because
it was over. But then Slipknot
Blake,
came
yeah.
on after that.
Disturbed has
And I was already done. I was like, okay, well, I just got my money's worth with Disturbed.
Disturbed
You know,
has #1 pyrotechnics display.
and
Oh yeah, no, their pyrotechnics are
The-
on
number
point.
one.
The only
Number one
person that I've
pyrotechnics.
seen live that I could say like is Rammstein. Like,
well,
but that's
But
because
that's
they're
Rammstein.
but they also
that's
set
another one.
themselves on fire.
Yeah.
So
That's another one, especially talking about Rammstein, especially when Till comes out on stage with a freaking crossbow and shoots off that arrow right at the end of Du Hast. Bam! And the arrow goes and hits all the pyros surrounding the audience and surrounding the stage and everything
That's
just
cool.
blows
That's
up.
dope.
Let me tell you,
That's-
that the first time I ever saw Till Lindemann do that, and I've been listening to Rammstein for years, right? But when I saw Till Lindemann do that, I was just like, yeah,
jaw, floor,
Jaw,
pick up
floor.
teeth. Okay,
you know,
reinstall jaw.
and wait a minute. I had to rewind that because I was like, what the hell did he just do? So I had to rewind it and watched it again and the end of Du Hast. And right as it goes into the last chorus, he pulls that arrow back and boom, lets go of it. Everybody's watching the arrow go over him. Then the arrow hits the back of the freaking uh, stadium and
Blows everything to
blows
pieces.
everything up. Yeah, and I'm like, going, can you imagine?
Like
From the video I just played, you guys are performing this song. Can you imagine what the crowd reaction would be if you
there
guys pulled off something like that for the last song I just played?
so there's
Think about it.
I
Think about it.
I don't know if so there
I'm gonna start practicing now.
practice so
I'm gonna start practicing now.
so what we should do we do you think you could like pull an arrow back on your base and use your base as a bow?
Yeah,
Like
I just have to get the neck. That's not a problem.
yeah, that
Oh,
would be yeah.
I'm
Promises.
telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you. And
Next
let me
question, that's it.
show you something else. Let's see if I can get this on camera here.
Oh,
What is that right there?
Is that a crossbow?
I see a sword.
No, that's
Right there.
what's that?
So I'm on a really tiny screen. To me, you're like that big.
That's a
Oh.
sword.
Oh, dude,
That's cool.
that's metal.
What is that?
That's a really good question because all I'm seeing is
Yeah.
I see sword and flame.
I'll have to get really close. I'll have to get really close to that.
What that is, that's a dancing sword.
Oh,
See, when I was coming up in Hollywood, uh, part of the whole scene, I was really big into dancing, and back in my darker years, and the last time, well, the last time I saw the four original guys dancing for his band, the first four albums, those guys, and the ones that started it all. And when I was watching this video that I just played, of the video, I was thinking to myself, I have not seen anything as esoteric and honest and truthful since I watched Dancing's How the Gods Kill video.
Oh, bro.
Thought to myself,
Like,
you guys, you guys
oh,
need to get ready. Seriously, you guys need to seriously get ready. There are directors all over this world, Grammy winning directors and video creators that will eat this stuff up once things really start getting back to normal again, which I don't think it's gonna be a while. But when things are finally back to normal again,
oh, it's gonna.
get ready. Get ready.
I
That's
I
all I could say is get ready.
I
And be
try
careful.
really.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, because we're going to get it.
You will get it. You will get it. And it's
um,
just a matter of time when.
it's yeah, I told you I collect ways to say thank you. Like right now, I'm running through like I'm humbled enough because one of the words that you keep using is honesty, and one of the things that we try to be like is just like, so many people use the word authentic, and I think the word kind of lost its meaning. But I mean, it's watered down. But authenticity is really important to us. Like we don't hide who we are. That's one of the reasons why we started doing nerd metal and writing and using our fandoms as a start off point, because it allows us to like reach people that otherwise wouldn't have picked things up. They would have just been, oh, just another metal band. And
Right.
when you start, like, we're not pretty. Okay, Mindy's pretty.
She's
Pretty.
a pretty.
We're not.
We're
Depends on the
tolerable.
We're tolerable, but it's not about being pretty. It's not about being anything. Nerds are powerful. That's Miss T. Yes, nerds are powerful because
Welcome to the show. I'm the
it's
dreamer. How you doing?
it's the honesty that
Yes,
that
nerds are
comes with it.
powerful. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I just want to say before I play the next video, and I'm gonna get to that too in a second. What you just said, because you said something that sparked a thought in my head. But for anybody who wants to support the show and likes what I'm doing here at Dreamland Studios, please know it's a lot of work and it's very, very hard. Please, please consider just throwing a couple bucks in PayPal. I'm just trying to keep the lights on, and I'm trying to all the hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and months and years that I put into creating what you see now.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
dude,
just trying to,
yep.
I'm just trying
It's
to
a
keep the lights on. So any amount will be received with a grateful heart. And if we could get enough PayPal's in tonight, I will split. If we can get at least 15 PayPal's in tonight, I'll split it with you guys.
respect.
Please, please, please consider donating to the PayPal, because I guarantee you the shows I have lined up for the rest of the year, since I just got signed on with O'Donnell Media on
Awesome.
Facebook. Get ready, because there's going to be some you think this is powerful, and this is extremely powerful. The show's coming up. Get ready. Get ready, because I finally
You're
think
onward to
that
great things, brother. You are onward to great things, and
I
we
keep
appreciate
thinking
you're taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. Like we are we are yeah, man. Like it's yeah, no, it's no easy task putting together a show in general. And I've been watching your videos, and this is like this is a great format, and you're really bringing light to some seriously amazing talent. And we're honored that you thought we were talented enough to be on your show. So
Well,
we appreciate you. Much love.
thank you, and much
Like
love
this.
back to you guys too, man. Because let me tell you, this look at this right here. Nerds are powerful. Let me tell you. Most of my life, I've been considered the underachiever, the
Mhm.
underdog. You know, the one that's not quite there, the one that's kind of slow, kind of behind the rest, the
Mhm.
one that,
Yeah.
that's the outcast and doesn't really fit in
Yeah.
anywhere. And once he figured out where he was gonna fit in, he wasn't
Yeah.
happy because he was like, "No, what am I doing here?"
All of the quotation marks that they put on you. Yeah.
And
Right.
let me tell you, my dad died when I was 13,
Oh man.
and I had to figure this out my own. And in the process, yeah, there's a lot of things I'd like to fix, but in the process, I just want you guys to know that, well, there was a saying that a man much wiser than myself told me. He said, whatever the mind of William Starr Dunham can believe and conceive and believe, William Starr Dunham will achieve. So therefore, I would like to encourage all three of you to put your name in that spot. And what we are witnessing tonight is this vision that you've conceived, this vision that you pursue and you believe in, and the vision is becoming a reality. And that's why you guys are playing in front of 100+ thousand people. That's why you were chosen. You were chosen because I guarantee you, every single band that I talk to that wants to get on a festival, that wants to go play something, they're good. They're real good. But that doesn't guarantee a festival spot. You guys got on a festival and it's sold out. You guys are chosen. And I believe that when you get on that stage and when you look out amongst that sea of heads, you're going to realize we did it.
Yeah.
And it's going to kick you into another world that you're already in now. And the reason why I'm talking about this stuff is because I look at that one saying, talking about nerds. What is this?
She knows someone that's on the chat.
Of course. Hi, Rachel. Welcome to the show. Um, oh, thank you. Um, there, I lost it, but
Love you
oh,
too.
there it is. Nerds are powerful. The reason why
Nerds
I
are
brought that
powerful.
up is because don't ever make the mistake I did when I was younger and let people put me down, and let people freaking degrade me, and let people
Mhm.
freaking make me feel less than, because that's a bunch of shit. And it's very, very, very important now more than ever.
Right.
Now
Mhm.
that you
Right.
guys
Yeah.
are
Right.
hitting, hitting on this festival coming up, Blue Ridge sold out, 100+ thousand people. You know something? Stay focused on that. Let's see what the White Bailey's got to say. Rock hard. There you go. There
Yeah,
it is.
buddy.
There it is right there. And hey, Dwight, check this video out.
That was a good segue. I love that
Right.
segue.
I
That
got
was
a,
a great
That
segue.
was pretty
Okay,
good.
sorry.
I've
That was dope.
that's all
That
right.
was dope. That was
I've
dope.
got a third video for you guys. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to check out another side of Splintered Reality? A band that just got invited to play at Blue Ridge, sold out 100,000 plus people, sold out event. Check this out, and then we're going to talk about it afterwards. Enjoy, dreamers.
The star you linked your dreams to is already dead or dying. Burned out before you saw it, but you must stand defiant. Hold on to what you're feeling while you watch it suffocating. Keep searching for your true home while the void it keeps on calling. The darkness is faster than you ever will be. I will embrace you. You will become me. The darkness is faster than you ever will be. I will embrace you, and you'll grow to love me. I find myself suffocating here while the world is burning, and you succumb to entropy, and all your wishes amount to nothing. See, I still cling to the dying embers. I hold the light while my fear is burning. I won't let my doubts define me, and in the distance the void keeps calling. The darkness is faster than you ever will be. I will embrace you, and you will become me. The darkness is faster than you ever will be. I will embrace you, and you'll grow to second star to the right. Straight on to morning, yeah. Second star to the right, that's where my dreams began. Second star to the right, is that forever? Until I dig your grave like Peter Pan. Second star to the right, straight on to morning. Second star to the right, my dreams began. Second star to the right, is that forever? Till I dig your grave like Peter Pan.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And to
Oh man.
before you,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's all right. before oh wait a minute, what's going on in the comments there? Sounds great. Dwight Bailey says it sounds great.
Thank you, Dwight. Appreciate you.
That-
So before we talk about this one, I just wanted to play this one real quick. Um,
Yeah. Live. Yeah.
Told you about my thoughts, who I really am. Night terrors and sweats, like living obsidian. Blood that burns a hole through my empty soul. When I lose control, all that's left is wires and flesh, twisted, caressed, the sacred blasphemous of biomechanics, wires and the flesh, the twisted and caressed, the sacred blasphemous of biomechanics. Horror that's within, horror is without, working of the mind, the machine of human dreams, world I see at night, when I close my eyes, details that I hide, wires and flesh, twisted, caressed, the sacred blasphemous of biomechanics, wires and the flesh, the twisted and caressed, the sacred blasphemous of biomechanics.
phenomenal. Just
Thank you.
mind-blowingly phenomenal. Now, before we let's see here, what we got here.
Ooh, yeah. Wait,
yeah,
is that in the tone of like
That's in-
Randy
that's-
Macho Man Savage?
I think so.
Ooh,
It's-
yeah.
That's cold, rocking hard. Thanks, Dwight. Hey, I just want. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody.
Right.
on the screen. Wow, that's cool.
Mr. Rick.
Rick, I could tell you.
Have opted experience.
You pointed correctly. Now, before I love doing this show. It's cool.
It's the best.
I love it so much.
And I want to apologize for not like rocking out properly with you.
Not
Everything is
that.
all glitchy and messed up, and like I don't know what's happening. So, if I tried, I would just be wrong, and so that's why I'm just kind of staring.
Not that.
I'm like trying to hear
But
everyone, like figure out what the hell's going on. So just
now on that, on this tip of what we're the vibe we're on right now, I just want to make a quick show announcement. This will be the perfect time. Let's say February 20 or February, oh my lord. Um, pardon me, July 22nd on Thursday. Pure Music Factory will be here at Dreamland Studios. The
Super
Pure
cool.
the Pure Music Factory, who does the videos for Marilyn Manson
Oh, cool.
and a few other artists. They'll be here at Dreamland Studios hanging with me, the Dreamer, July 22nd, and also a very big shout out to the Essential Guitarist group on Facebook and to O'Donnell Media and Marketing for believing in my vision and put me on their press list. Um, thank you. Thank you, O'Donnell
Awesome.
Media Marketing. And I have a special surprise for the O'Donnell Media and Marketing team on the outro video. I put in a special surprise for you. So watch, hang out, and check it out. And I hope you're pleased. Now that I've made a couple show announcements, and tomorrow night we will have High Desert Queen from Texas. Will be on, and then next week Reverend Jack will be on
Nice.
the show. That's only the next couple shows coming out. So again, February. Why do I keep saying that? July
Now,
22nd at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Pure Music Factory will be here.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's going to be intense. Well, they're all going to be intense, but this is going to be especially intense. I'm gonna have my pen and paper out for this. It's going to be wow. So now that I mentioned, thank you for letting me get those out.
No, it's all good.
Now let's talk about the last two videos
Oh.
that we saw.
So let's start with Stargazer. Stargazer, oh my Christmas star. So that song spawned out of a jam session. Around the holidays, it's kind of hard to get everybody together for obvious reasons, and it was Kraken and myself and another gentleman that we were jamming with. His name's Joe, and we just sat down and we're just like, okay, let's just roll with it and see what happens. And we came up with that basic like bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum, and we were like, wow, that's really cool. And Travis stopped everything, and he was like, what if we did everything completely opposite of that the rest of the song? Okay. He was like, I was watching this thing about this documentary about solar systems and how a star, just because we see it, we're actually seeing like the past. We're not seeing it now. We're seeing it as it gets to us. And I had at the same time I was working on a rock opera for the Stars theater group about Peter Pan. And so I was deep cut researching it and getting into like the mind. And I was just like, wow. So what you're saying is that second star to the right is actually already burned out. And he was like, yeah. and we just went down this rabbit hole of bouncing these ideas off of each other, and it became Stargazer. And it was one of those like, hold the main purpose of that song is, hold on to that dream. Just because someone tells you that that star is dead, that star is not dead to you. That's your dream. You chase that dream. You don't let anyone tell you that you're lost,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everybody else will tell you that in the chorus, the darkness is faster than you ever will be.
Yeah.
The only thing faster than
Can't play
light is
with it.
darkness, because
You
darkness
can't play
fills.
with it.
Yeah, the second
That's
you
the
turn off
thing.
the light, it's
That's the
darkness.
thing. There's too much. Sorry.
Oh no, you're
Yeah.
great.
You said something right now. There's been too much people, places, and things that love to play with darkness. If you play with darkness, you're gonna get burned. And it's just a matter of time when. We're all human beings. We're all flesh and blood walking this rock called Earth. Nobody has the power to play with darkness or dictate to the light because they're only human too. They may have, now granted, they may have spiritual guidance, that I do believe, but the mindset that a human being, a mortal, can have dominion over the darkness, which was created by the light anyway, and the light, the grand creator, the grand architect, that's absolutely false. I know. And I also know that you can be knowledgeable, you could read 1,000 books and have all the knowledge in the world, then you will. But when it comes down to it, you're playing with stuff that should not be messed with.
Yeah, the idea that
And that's what
when
I'm picking up.
yeah
How
when the
far
dark
off am I?
when the darkness embraces you, it's trying to make you it.
Yes,
Like you don't have control over that situation. Like
that's correct.
you
That's
think
correct.
that you might be able to work in it.
No,
No, when
no.
the darkness embraces you, you become the darkness. And
Yep.
so that's why you have to, I still cling to the dying embers. I hold their light while the fear it's burning. Like, yeah, it sounds like really heavy, really dark, but it's a message of hope.
Yeah.
And I'm going to chase that dream until I dig my own grave. Like, yeah, until there's none left in this body,
Just
there's
make
always hope.
just make the best choices while you can, while you do it, while you
Yeah.
have the opportunity to do it. Make sure that you continue to treat people with love, honor, and respect, and hope, in the hopes that you will get that in return. Uh, I also know that you don't always get it in return,
Don't.
but when you do, cherish that moment. Cherish that moment because it's magic and it's driven by the light
Mm-hmm.
and it's driven, you know, gotta have respect for the darkness, and you gotta have respect for the light, because the light created the darkness. They work hand in hand together. The darkness can't do anything without the light, has to ask the light's permission. And if the light says no, then next thing, the darkness is powerless. It's powerful, but it's the power that it's given. And the power that it's given is from the light.
There's a really cool quote that the brighter the light, the harsher the shadow.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Have you ever read Milton's Paradise Lost?
Yeah. So I may have triple majored in world religion, philosophy, and ethics. So yeah, I had to read that like 3 or 4 times actually.
And you know about what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And that shows in your content. This is what I'm talking about. It shows in your lyrics, and it shows in your energy, and it shows in your music. And that is what music lovers alike badly need and want. And if my friend Dwight Bailey is still in the chat, he'll agree with me. He's in the group that I'm a moderator for, Essential Guitarist group on Facebook. And my buddy Cutter Savage, my buddy Bernd Heidenbach from Dust and Bones, the visionary creators of El Puerto Records in Germany. You know, all these people will agree that art is a form of expression. And as long as the artist does not betray themselves, betray what they love, and betray what they pour in their heart and soul into, risking ridicule, risking bad publicity, risking an argument at night before you go to bed, you gotta stay true. Gotta stay true. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens from this point on, that will make you a winner.
Like everyone kind of points to the Shakespearean idea, thus to yourself always be true. The thing that I've come to understand is that every time that someone told me that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't strong enough, that I wasn't like I'm dyslexic, so they were like, oh, you have limitations, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, every time that someone said something to that effect, I've learned that they're just using me as a mirror, and they're looking at themselves.
Pretty much.
And like, I don't let that kind of criticism affect me, because it's it. Also, when I was in college, I did a stint wrestling professionally, and in that I ended up being a heel. A heel's the bad guy.
Yeah.
So I figured out that every time that I make someone boo, every time that I make someone upset, it's because it's not that they think I'm garbage. They see something in me that is that's a part, and it scares them.
And they see it, and
they understand that it's a part of them, and that's like, yeah. whenever you get angry at someone, it's because you see something in them that is like you. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a matter of like seeing that energy flow. And yeah.
Angie.
Oh, Angie. CJ said rock on. Rock on, little dude.
CJ.
Thanks
He
for
was
being
playing.
here, Angie.
Awesome. So
Welcome.
let me give 2 seconds to give a couple shout outs.
Yes,
Let me give a shout
absolutely.
out to let's roll through the people that have chimed in. To Angie, Miss T, J- much respect. Thank you guys for tuning in. You're awesome. So the glasses that I'm wearing right now, I have to give a shout out to Dr. Badwan for lenses for me, and they have completely changed my life. They are absolutely amazing. Not only are they in this stylish Scott Harris frame, but they're specifically designed with a prismatic effect that actually like aligns eyes to where I don't get headaches when I'm looking at a computer anymore.
That's
And
good.
since
Good.
yeah, so thank you to them, and shout out to everyone that's been supporting Splintered Reality.
Nice.
Like we appreciate you more than you know. Much love, much respect. And Miss T, thank you for there's a mural in the studio that she painted for us of a kraken.
That's freaking awesome.
I don't know if my camera can actually reach this. So you were showing off your wall. I'm going to show off mine for a second because this
Please
thing's
do.
awesome.
Please do.
Okay, so there's my game cabinet that I built. That's fun.
Okay, that's cool.
You can kind of here, yeah, get over. So yeah, it's a
I see it.
yeah.
Perfect.
She painted that.
That is
But-
gnarly. That's straight
Dude,
up
she
to the Titans.
oh so if you look really carefully on it, you can actually you can see there's a xenomorph, the alien from Aliens in the head of it, which is
Yes.
awesome.
I see it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So
Phenomenal.
phenomenal. Check her art out and check out her YouTube channel. Of course, check us out at on our Facebook page, splinteredreality.com, like all of the everywheres, and make sure that you're subscribing on Spotify because yeah. We've got new tracks that are coming out by the end of the month, and we want to make sure that you get a chance to listen and enjoy.
Well, do you guys, before we take off here, well, wait a minute. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Squee!
Freaking awesome art.
So do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, man. So what? Okay, you have 3 artists to headline a festival.
Okay.
Who are you picking? Right?
Okay. Well, out of 3 artists, the headlining festival,
3 artists or 3 big ones.
So
I would have to definitely say first off and foremost Metallica. The second one, I would definitely I would I'd like to see Living Color do something. I like to see Living Color get back together because
Yeah.
and I know that before COVID hit that that Vernon Reed and Corey had Doug on bass. And I really am a big Living Color fan. I'd also like to see part of the top 3 headlining a festival, I would have to say Mono Ink. Now, if you've never heard of Mono Ink before, go on YouTube, type in the search bar Mono Ink Symphonic, and watch their symphony show, and then also watch the whole show that they did for the Wacken Festival in Germany in 2018. The whole thing, watch it from beginning to end, and you'll see why I would think that their headline status, what Mono Inc, MONOINC, and
Duly noted. It is scribbled in the notebook of awesome.
cool. And there's Angie. She is amazing. I need to steal
her. She's worth stealing.
Amazing.
You need to, yes.
She's worth stealing.
Indeed.
So, amazing.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
do you guys have any other questions for me?
So you said when's the next show?
Okay, that'd be tomorrow night. That'd be High Desert Queen out of Texas. And then next Thursday night, which is the 15th, would be Reverend Jack. Check out Reverend Jack. They're another real solid one. And then again, July 22nd will be the Pure Music Factory.
Awesome.
The video creators, the Pure Music Factory. I'll tell you, if you want anybody to add symphonic and a symphony to your tracks, they'll do it. If you want anybody to create, not that you guys really need any help in creating great and impressive and forward-thinking videos, because you already
we appreciate it.
Well, I'm very impressed with the Pure Music Factory and the work that they've done for Rob Zombie. Well, not Rob Zombie, but Marilyn Manson. Rachel said, "Oh, thank you, Angie." He used to commissions. I need to go get a. I need to get a BB gun to shoot the cockroaches in my art studio. And carefully. And on that note,
wow, that was awesome. That was the most metal thing in the world.
And on that note, for those watching live, you've been watching Hanging with the Dreamer feature Splintered Reality. And for anybody who watches this on the replay, which I noticed that most of my views lately have been coming from the replays, and I thank everybody for that. Please, and if you're new, subscribe, because I just announced just a couple shows coming up. There's a lot more that are in the works. That'll pretty much take us to the end of 2021. And I also want to encourage everybody to support Splintered Reality. Check out all the links in the description box. Buy their merch, buy their music, check their videos out. This band has got a bright future ahead of them. And where can everybody go to get Splintered Reality merch?
You can actually go to our website, go to splinteredreality.com, and you'll be able to click on the merch page. Next thing you know, to that. Of course, you can always get merch whenever we're doing shows. Come and talk to us, because every shirt, like the one that I'm wearing right now, has a story behind it, and we'd love chatting it up and and all about the backstory for us. You can also get to the merch page by just going on our Splintered Reality Facebook page. Literally, if you just Google Splintered Reality, we will come up. Make sure that you're hitting us up on Spotify. Put us in your playlist. If you put us in your playlist, hit us up on Facebook so we can give your playlist a shout out. We love that. Dice. Oh, yes. So thank you. One of the things that we sell is at live events, especially, is bags of D&D dice. So make sure that role playing dice. There we go. And we've got jars of holding. We've got all kinds of fun stuff that when you come see us, we can hook you up with. We're actually working right now on getting that out to where we can mail it to you as well. And that's a whole nother that's coming down the pipe. So make sure that you're checking out on our Instagram, Facebook. We're also on Twitter, kind of. Twitter's not our strong point. Not at all. So Math Rocks, yay! Yes, Math Rocks rock. Thank you, Delta.
And real quickly, are there any brands or companies that you would like to give a quick shout out to?
Yeah. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list. Cool merchandise. Wake Family Eye Care, first and foremost, thank you for all the eye care needs that you help us with. You're amazing. I would like to give a shout out to LTD. Your guitars are amazing. Ludwig for the drums. All Sabian for making cymbals that don't break when a Kraken is attacking them. Sure, your wireless microphone setup is absolutely awesome. We love it. Surprisingly enough, I love the products from Rockville as well. So their microphones, you'd be amazing. Snoop Dogg Cali Red, I'd like to give a shout out to 19 Crimes for producing an amazing wine. And let's see, where else are we going with this? I would like to give a shout out to Sarah Jinx Hawk and all of our friends over at Creativity Out of Context. Thank you so much for being amazing and helping us get to where we are and helping us build a future in this industry. You are so amazing. And so you've been a guiding light and you are awesome. Lethea Dose, thank you for being amazing and thank you for supporting us. Tiffany Moss Photography. Your photos make us look even more of rock stars than we already are. Miss T, thank you for the artwork that you produce. And once again, looking up at our mural every single rehearsal gives us the inspiration to rock as hard as we do. And Zoom for all Zoom recording products. You make fine microphones. I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh, and Dean. Oh, yes. Dean Bases. Make sure we get that. Yes. Dean, we love your stuff.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, Flying V. Oh, yes. Ooh, so luscious.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. What gauge strings are on that?
Heavy. What gauge do you use, man? He's like piano.
Quote me on this right now.
What was the type of strings that you use?
Ernie balls.
And Ernie balls. There we go. Ernie balls. They're the super heavy, right?
I think
they're the super heavies.
Everybody, you have been listening to Splintered Reality. You have been hanging out with me, the Dreamer. And if you would like to see the Dreamer keep going, if you'd like to see Splintered Reality keep going, please consider subscribing, following, liking, sharing, supporting, donating. Uh, just show as much love as you possibly can. I guarantee you the love will be shown back. I'll tell you that right now, the love will be shown back. And thank you everybody. And I, I can't thank Splendid Reality enough for being on the show tonight and hanging out Dreamland Studios with the Dreamer.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for supporting us musicians, giving us an outlet to express ourselves, asking the questions like, how did this happen? Because that's the thing about being existential is that it's all about the experience and the experiences that we share with each other, man. And we appreciate you giving us an outlet and a place to where we can share not just with you but with the rest of the world. And we again, we appreciate you more than you know.
My pleasure, and I hope to see you guys back Wednesday at Blue Ridge Festival.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, we're on Saturday on the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. Can't wait to see you guys.
Well, I'd love to get an update and see how the 100,000+ went for you guys.
Oh yeah, well, let's happen. We'll set it in the books. Let's do this.
Sounds good. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for sharing your love and your respect and your music with me, and for showing me that I'm not the only person who thinks like this. And I appreciate it greatly. And on that note, everybody who's watching, thank you very much for hanging out this evening. You've been hanging with the Dreamer, featuring and listening to and grooving with and vibing with Splintered Reality. See everybody tomorrow. Enjoy this new video.